This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.
Power on. Power on.
It's time to take your place on the starting grid and get ready for Racer Radio. Your host, Dave Stahl, about to take you for a white-knuckled lap around the motorsports industry, covering everything from top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Watch for the apex, because here comes Racer Radio with Dave Stahl.
All right, folks, welcome. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The Answer.
Hey, we got Dirt Dude on the line. How's it going, Sunshine?
It's going good. What's up, gang?
Hey.
Hey, we're just sitting here having fun. We've got some folks in the house.
Yeah, Danielle, junior driver.
Yeah, and she's done pretty good. 3 wins last year at Barona.
Yeah.
Talked to her a couple of times, yeah. Danielle Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. I love that announcer in this kid. He knows exactly what he's talking about. So what's coming up next? Isn't Barona running next weekend?
Yeah, the 12th.
The 12th, yes, the 12th will be the next race. I know that they're going to be featuring the 360 sprint cars back again. The lineup is not totally set yet. I think we had a change in a little bit of management ownership over the past week. So we have IMC modified scheduled sport mods and sport compacts. Those are going to be definitely there. Street stocks, pure stocks, and pure stocks I think are running a 40-lap main event. Dwarf cars, the 360 sprints, and then the lightning sprints, and I think they're supposed to be winged, but I'm not sure on that. Then, of course, our junior drivers, mini dwarfs, and junior sprints.
Well, they can keep track of it on the BaronaSpeedway.com website for anybody that's concerned. And Brittany, are you going to ask about Friday?
Is there practice Friday?
I am uncertain at this time because the track is going under changes again. They're going to basically recut the track again and shift the dirt around.
Gary's all upset.
He
was all happy with the way it was before. So now they're going to move dirt. But that's okay.
Has anybody been on to practice it? I don't know. I mean, if it looks okay. I heard that they're a little worried about that there was some rocks in it, and with the 360 sprints, they will actually dig down and they'll start pulling the rocks out. And with the horsepower they have, it's kind of dangerous to have rocks flying
Didn't
around.
I see video? Didn't I see a video where they had dug up an awful lot of rocks just with the cut?
Yeah, probably. And then the stuff they brought in, it had a little bit of rock, and I know they're trying to sift it out, but they wanted to go through and make sure that it's going to be safe for everyone around the track.
Sure.
With the amount of horsepower that's going to be on it this weekend coming up.
Well, that sounds good. So, and it looks like, let's see, what's that the date? Is that the 12th?
The 12th is Saturday.
The 12th.
Okay, so
11th is hopefully a practice.
So we're still doing a little bit of social distancing. I mean, hopefully things supposedly on the 15th, that's the magic number that we don't know. Yeah, that's up in the air as well. So, folks, if you're coming out, make sure you do the best you can with social distancing, wear masks when, you're in with a crowd. That way we won't have anybody, coming down on the track saying we're not being responsible. Agreed?
Yeah, and then the next one after that's going to be the 26th. Then we're like the 10th and 24th. I mean, everything's really lining up really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we just got to see what's going on with the lineup as far as for Saturday night's race, what the lineup's going to be. I think, the Pures went last time. Pure Stocks did, so they should be first. So I'm waiting to see when Fast Track posts the lineup for Saturday. Mm-hmm. We'll know a little bit more about how the night's going to flow. 8 divisions, though, on the big track.
We could have food?
Well, food's always there. You just got to go get it.
I can't find it.
Follow your nose.
I have, and I end up in a race car every time.
That's why you're the one starving, and big fat kids like me are like, I know where everything's at.
Well, I need to follow you around. No, but I like race fuel better than I like hamburgers. I don't know what it is.
I like the smell of race
that
fuel.
just blends in with it.
I do too. I get the disease. So let's
hamburger and French fries with race fuel. The smell of race fuel is always good.
Let's talk to Danielle for a second. What do you think of that track out of Barona?
I like it.
Have you been to any other track?
Yeah, I've been to Campo and Coca Paw.
Okay.
Are they all the same exact size? Do they try to be consistent?
Yeah, pretty close.
Pretty close, same size?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which one do you know, not because Dirt Dude's on the line or
Yeah, no pressure. Everyone's
no pressure,
listening.
but do you have one out of the three that you like the best?
Probably Barona.
Yeah. Why is that? Because of that wonderful announcer?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, yeah,
She's a quick
I'd be
learner.
fine with her. I'd be fine with her liking Campo because Campo is flat, and they actually do a lot of watering and they groom their track because that's all they run there is just the bikes and the small carts, so they just maintain it all the time. So I've heard everyone say that it's a real good tacky track where it's kind of hard for our infield. We have banking in the track, but then you get to Cocopah and they have a different racing surface. Always, every time I see it, it gets dusty. Their main events, they have a little bit of banking, but not as much as us. But they're not totally flat.
Do you like
every
banking?
track is totally different.
Yeah.
You like the banking
too.
better than flat?
I like them both. Like, it's
Well,
She
it's
likes
a
racing, it
challenge
sounds
either
like.
way, right?
Yeah.
So, you wouldn't want it to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because, why drive to Cocopah if it's going to be exactly the same as Barona, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, are you planning on doing any more tracks?
Probably just Campo and Barona.
Okay.
Is that right, crew chief?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's called budget.
Yeah, budget. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's not
Too
like
far
you're
to travel.
Well,
It's
the
not
gas
like you're
prices.
working.
Yikes.
It's not like you're working.
No.
Called-
Are you going to support me, Dave?
Dude, my gas bill last month
Oh
was
my gosh.
$8.79. So what's that tell you? People ask me, "Hey, you coming to my car show?" I said, "Are you paying me?" He goes, "Why?" Here's my and I literally carry my gas bill around because I'm not coming off the hill unless there's a reason to come off the hill. But that's what's good about Barona and Crockett is they're within a short what?
Lockett,
Lockett. What did I say? Crockett.
Crockett.
Said
That's okay.
Crockett.
Crockett.
Camp Lockett. That flat
Crockett.
track.
Crockett.
Well, I've never been there.
Disneyland?
That's what's good about local
We're going to have to
tracks,
write
is your
it down
point.
for him,
I
Dirt
know.
Dude, so he can remember it.
I know that's
Yeah.
what Brittany's supposed to do. She just didn't do it this time. I don't know what the deal is. But
Yes, but it is nice to have a couple options right there in our backyard.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way. Hopefully, it stays that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's really what it's going to take. But the fact that the schedule is really what people need to work on because they keep that pretty much up to date. And all you have to do is look out at by Wednesday, and you can pretty much get an idea what's coming up that following weekend.
Yeah, like I said, when they know more, they're going to post more. Probably it's been a busy week for everyone
Yeah.
past month.
Yeah.
So, and then being a holiday, a couple weeks ago, we had a weekend off. Like we actually had to cancel a race. So
We had a holiday.
everyone is now,
Who had a holiday? I didn't have a holiday. Did
You
have a
didn't.
for
holiday?
some people,
Oh.
people go and do stupid things on their holidays, like buy motorcycles.
Oh, did you
Pick
buy a
out
motorcycle?
I might have.
What'd
Yeah.
you get?
Details to be told later. I'm waiting to see.
He hasn't
if I'm
told his
really
wife
excited.
yet,
Oh,
I
your
guess.
wife's not listening. I
no,
see how
no.
it is.
She went. She's want to talk me into it. And I
Atta
was like,
girl.
I already got buyer's remorse on it now because I was like, oh, why did I buy this thing? So
Oh,
You don't
sorry
like
to
it?
hear that.
it's nice. It just needs. I got to get it to where I can like it.
Must
Is
not
it-
be a Ducati.
So it must not be new.
It's newer. It's newer. It's into the 2000s versus the 86 that I am currently riding right now.
Oh my goodness, bud! Come on, get up into the 2000s. What is
Well,
it?
I
Go
haven't-
ahead. What is it?
A 2005 GSXR 1000.
Dwarf car motor.
Well,
Dwarf car
exactly
motor.
what
Hey.
went in my mind.
Brittany's coming
Thank
over to
you.
your house to
Wait, what
check
year
it
was
out.
that again? Say slowly. What year was that?
I've already robbed parts from one of your friends already.
You're so funny.
That's why I bought it, and it's got like problems with the throttle body fuel injection throttle body.
Oh.
Perfect for a dwarf car.
Yeah.
It's what I want.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come
I
on,
made a
give
trip
it to
out to San Marcos.
Brittany.
I made a trip out to San Marcos, someone that's already out there, and borrowed a set of throttle bodies to see if that'll make
oh
a change
my
in it or not.
goodness.
Come
That
on,
is
if you give it to
hilarious.
Brittany, she'll put your face on the hood of her race car.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I called, the first person I called was John Isabella. I'm like, hey, do you know anything about fuel injection? He goes, that's what I do. He does the injectors. I'm like, what about the whole throttle body? He goes, well, that's a different story. He goes, I do all the injectors, and the throttle body is different.
Yeah, but the throttle body can't be that difficult.
No, I'm going to find out. I'm waiting. As soon as I get off the phone here, I'm going to start tearing apart. And
We're slowing him
change out
down,
throttle
Dave.
bodies.
We're
Are
slowing
we
him down.
slowing
we
you
can talk
down?
to Danielle. I want to know
Yeah, but
more
wait a
about
minute. Are you,
Danielle.
is your toolbox straightened up? I mean, because you can't work on it if your drawers aren't in good shape.
Well, it's my other projects. I'm trying to put everything back in the toolbox so I can take everything back out again. It's hard when you have OCD. everything has to be perfect before you can start something. Everything is going to be perfect when you finish.
I thought about you the other day. I went in to look for a particular wrench, and I couldn't find it.
And you thought of Dirt Dude?
I thought of Dirt Dude. I said, he needs to come over here and organize my toolbox. Because I've got this gremlin that lives in my house that takes all my 10 millimeters.
We all do.
I have thousands of them missing. I don't know where they go. All right, well, hey, we'll let you go just a tad early. So go get you know that engine. Don't ride that bike to the track.
Yeah, don't turn your back on that bike. There's a few of us that want it.
Somebody will steal that motor as fast as you're standing there, buddy.
If someone gave me what I paid for it, I'll give it away.
Yeah, but you probably paid too much. That's why you're not saying nothing. All right, buddy. Good talking to you.
Market.
Stay out of trouble. We'll see you down the road.
See
You guys
Dirt
have
Dude.
fun. We'll see you the next race.
You got it.
Good.
See you
All
up
right.
there, buddy.
Yep. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got a whole lot more. Scott Delosios calling in, and he's going to talk about a race Gary could be in. Gary could be on the top, and I could be on the bottom. And that's all I'm going to say about the races last night at Paris Auto Speedway. Right here on FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.